Last week on Sailing MΑNUNU.
Oh no.
Do you want me to do interview questions?
Yes, that would be good.
Oh. Neither of us believe in just tiptoeing through life. We've taken the plunge, sold our house, sold our bus, and bought a catamaran. This is Phil. I'm Marie. And meet Olive, our 12-year-old black lab. We promise to keep you entertained along the way, and it would be amazing if you could join us on our journey, sailing MΑNUNU. Good morning, we're sitting at the boathouse Saturday morning. What's the name of this weekend? It's the... what's happening?
It's the blessing of the fishing vessels. Because it's a big fishing port.
There's a big catamaran heading out. That's about a 60 foot, isn't it, Phil? We think it's a Nautitech actually. Coast Guard.
Big deal.
So this is, we're sitting at the boathouse in Nelson, New Zealand. Built in 1906 by the Nelson Rowing Club, the hall was used extensively by rowers and later by the Iron Duke Sea Scouts, who purchased the building in the 1920s. After the Second World War, it became a popular Saturday night dance hall and saw the flourishing of many a local romance. By the 1970s, dancers were out of fashion and the Scouts moved to solid ground in the port as the building was liable to be washed out to sea in the next storm. A few good blokes in the pub decided that demolition was not an option and rallied 25 residents to purchase the building. Together they formed the Iron Duke Boat Club Society, later changing the name to the Boathouse Society. Members were offered and a sympathetic restoration started in 1992. Where possible, original features were retained or reused and the old timber recycled. The boathouse now counts over 240 members, with many an original member among that number. Incidentally, the boathouse actually was damaged during a storm surge in 2018. So again has completed another full restoration. Nelson Port that way. Thinking about joining actually, because they have a couple of moorings here.
Yep.
A 3-ton and a 5-ton mooring, which would be quite good once MANUNU's here. Nelson Port, one of the busiest ports in New Zealand.
Biggest fishing port. It's the biggest fishing port.
Biggest fishing port in New Zealand.
Because I think in might be the Southern Hemisphere. Might
Let's
be.
Google that.
Oh.
I'll Google that. I'll do
I'll Google.
I'll do a wee add-in there, because I'm getting good at editing with little add-ins. Coast Guard over there. He's been checking a few boats. I think that is an older Nautitech, actually. What's she doing? She's coming back in here.
Give way to that.
Oh,
Fish boat.
of course. Fishing boat. We're in the boats. Come in.
Thou shalt have a fishy on a little ishy. Thou shalt have a fishy when the boat comes in.
Hello, wee bird. Paddle. Come on then, quickly before the boat gets in here. Have a paddle. A little bit colder now, so she won't go all the way in. The way. Is that good? I don't want you to get wet. You'll get too cold. She's 12 now, so she gets a little, she feels the cold a wee bit. Okay, let's head over and we'll show you our spot. say, oh, she's going to go and say hello to the bird, sorry. Flew away. Come on then, Olive. Let's go see our berth. We won't walk down the end, we'll just hop through. Yeah. It's a little bit wider, this one. Good girl. She feels a lot more steady on this one, but this is where everybody parks their dinghies when they come in. So we're up the end by Tally's, where Tally's fisheries are, so it's a little louder. Still a really nice spot. Good girl. Let's show them A4, our spot. Here she blows. Where that yacht is, that's going to be our spot. Come on, and these walkways are a little wider, so she does a lot better this end. So this is our spot A4. Apparently this yacht's pulling out end of May, so this is where we get to sit. Pretty marina, can't wait. We can't wait, Olive, eh? That's where there's a few fishing boats on at the moment. Let's have a look. Oops, get used to this. So that's Tally's. So we've got 3 of their boats on at the moment. Isaac used to work for Tally's. His boat may be there. Let's have a look. That was a few years ago. He's out building now. It was like boot camp working on these boats. Such hard work. So proud of him though. Olive's reluctant to come. Come on! I'll crouch down and see if she'll come. Come on then, babe. Come on. It's okay. Good girl. It's okay. No. Come on. She heard that sea. Come on, come here. Good girl. Here she comes. Here she is. Oh, it is rocking a wee bit. She's not sure. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. We're nearly here. Good girl. Yep, that was enough for her. Quite noisy over there with them loading up and unloading, and the smell of fish is... Ugh. Anyways, good girl. This is the bottom end of the marina, which is where we really like, and we've, as I was saying before, we've got an option on I1, so we'll take you down and show you. It's much more quiet down this end. Water's not as clean down this end obviously, but it's a lot quieter. Come on, Olive. I1. I1. Let's just zoom in. That's I1 right there. Should we go down and have a look, Olive? Let's show everybody how well you're doing here. It's a little bit narrower, so she's not as... Come on. Let's see if she goes down. It's a little narrower, as you'll see. Come on, let's go. Come on. She might race ahead. Yeah, she likes to get over and done with. Good girl. So this is I1 right here. She stopped right here. She doesn't like going any further. This is the spot we like. It's right at the end. So it'll be dependent on whether or not we can get our beam in through these 2 posts. Good girl. Lovely spot. What do you think, Olive? You going to go back up? Good girl. Up we go.